Hey my friends, what's going on? It's your boy Keder on a beautiful day. So in this video today guys, I want to talk about how do you get rid of your 9 to 5 job early. I know a lot of people always ask me this question. Hey Keder, I work a 9 to 5 job. I don't really like what I do, but I'd like to get rid of it. What do I do? You know, I had a chance to get rid of my 9 to 5 job and started building a life for myself and my family that is totally amazing, totally contrary to the belief of someone who think that, hey, you know, you just need a job to make it happen. So in this video, I want to break down some details for you that I went through that might help you also get rid of your 9 to 5. Also, if you enjoy this content, help me out by click on subscribing, turn on notifications, smash that like button, and also leave a comment below. So the first thing you must ask yourself the question, why do you need a 9 to 5? Because a lot of people, a lot of the time, we don't even know, why do we need a 9 to 5? Why do we need to have a job? And you must ask yourself that question, because a lot of the time it's been instructed by our parents, because we grew up and we find our parents working job and we figure out, hey, life is about having a job. Now think about someone who grew up in a household where they never see their parents work for another man or work for somebody else. What do you think in their mindset? What do you think they think life looks like? Is it going to work a 9 to 5 or producing income looks like to them? So it's totally different. So if you're watching this and you feel like, man, I was instructed by my parents, that could happen. Or maybe you got instructed by your community. When you look at your surrounding, you look at everybody around you, all your friends are working 9 to 5. So therefore you realize, okay, well, I'm older now. It's time for me to go get a job. And go get a job so I can do what? You know, some of you are being instructed by your teachers. You go to school, they say, hey, go to college, get a degree, and then you can get a 9 to 5. You can do good for your family. That's how you're gonna grow. So that's how you're gonna grow up in life. So we get instructed by our surrounding. Now, if you want to get rid of your 9 to 5, you must have a different instruction. You must receive something different. So the question to ask yourself is, why do you need a 9 to 5? For the most part, people that needs a 9 to 5, the end result is always money. People don't wake up and say, hey man, I'm gonna go work this job. That's what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life. A lot of people get caught up in the system, and if you do ask them, most people hate their job. Why? Because that's never really what they intended to do. Now, the thing that they need the 9 to 5 will provide is money. So really your end result is not the 9 to 5. It's not doing the things that you're doing. The end results most people want is money. You know, other people might want some other things. Some people, they go to work so they can have significance, so they can feel some type of way. Or other people is because they want to put a roof over their head. You know, if you look at Maslow's hierarchy, it talks about physiological needs first before safety. So even if you can eat, you know, you're not even thinking about, oh man, I need a roof over my head. So if you want to put it in order, people want to eat first. Let's think about it. You know, if you have a glass of water and you're thirsty, you haven't eaten, you haven't drank for days, and I'm giving you a beautiful house, you know, or I'm giving you a glass of water, which one you're going to take? More likely, if you haven't eaten for days, you're going to take the water, because you're going to die if you don't drink or if you don't eat. So therefore, you know, you have different needs. Even for the needs of safety comes after the need for food, you know, and the need for, you know, self-actualization. Don't come all the way to the top of the pyramid of the hierarchy, because you have other needs before you're thinking about being the best version of yourself. So a lot of people, they looking to put food on their table. You know, people looking at money because it gives them choices. So people don't even really want money, but they want what money can give them. So I want you to understand that if you're trying to get rid of your 9 to 5, you must understand money, because money gives you choices. So let me break it down for you. If you want to get rid of your 9 to 5, I'm going to give you about 7 keys, 7 things that you can actually do to do that. Okay, the first thing, you must have an open mind. What I mean by open mind, you must understand a job is not the only way of creating income. Nobody told me that when I was in high school, when I was in college, my parents, everybody said, go get a job. That's how you create income, even while you're in high school. Or go get a career so that you can get a job when you're done after your 4 years of college, so that you can create income. But nobody ever told me I can make money other ways. You don't have to work a job in order for you to make money. So you must be having an open mind. First thing that I would highly recommend you to read, there's this book called Rich Dad Poor Dad. I actually have it in my bookcase back there. It's one of the first book that I read about entrepreneurship and business. It really opened my mind with the 4 quadrant. They have a 4 quadrant in there that talks about the 4 category of people that makes money in this world and has made. They talk about the employee, which is where 95% of people live. Most people, they work for somebody else as an employee. You don't want to stay in that category if you want to get rid of your 9 to 5, because as an employee, you're always going to have a 9 to 5. That's the only way you make money. When I got fired from my job, it really gave me a wake-up call like, oh my God, like those people can change my life with one decision in a split of a second. And I fell into depression. I'm like, oh my God, this is suck. Like I couldn't pay for my house. I couldn't pay for my bill. Well, guess what? If you have a 9 to 5, that can happen to you. Like you don't control the sector, so that can happen to you. So you have the people that works the job, which is the employees. Then you have the small business. That's even better. Moving into a small business, this is where you actually take it upon yourself, where you create your own business, something like a gas station. You work into it. You have to work hard. This is the section where you have to really work hard for money. Being an employee and being a small business owner, you have to work hard. Then you have the right side of the quadrant where it talks about, big businesses, which is owning like a big company and have people working for you. When you start something major, something big, and you have people working for you. Then it talks about investors, which is where you take your money and make your money work for you. You want to transition. If you want to get rid of 9 to 5, you have to transition to the other side of the quadrant. That's how you're gonna be able to grow. Okay, the second thing you must understand is be willing to understand money. A lot of people don't understand money. How did they create it? What is the value of money? That thing that you're working for at the end of the week, they give you a paycheck. Some people don't even see it. They put it on a little card for you. It's like digit. It's like numbers. It's not even real. So think about it. You spent your whole week, 40 hours in that week, working for something that you don't even see. It's not tangible, because some of you get it, and by the time you might have get the money, and by the time that you actually get the money, you pay some bills. Okay, they write on a little piece of paper, or if it goes into your account, you see, okay, I made $1,000. It's $1,000. You paid electric bill for $200. Now it's $800. Then you pay your phone bill for another $200. Now it's $600. Then it keeps going down. You have other bills, and it's all done electronically. So really, you never saw it. It's like fugazi. It's like, woo. So you must understand money. You must understand, money is energy. Money is a trade. It's giving something to receive something back. Now, there's so many things in the world that you can actually use to give something of value to receive something back, where it doesn't have to be a 9 to 5, or it doesn't have to be controlled by somebody else. Now, this is where you want to start making your head work to understand money. I highly recommend 3, read that book, Rich Dad Poor Dad. It will give you a better understanding. I'm going to put the link to the Amazon. If you want to buy it, just go ahead over there and pick it up. I'll tell you the lesson you're going to learn in there. It will change your life. I wish I had learned that in college or high school, but I never did. Number 4, be open to opportunities. Some people are so close-minded that they can never grow. Like someone else will say, hey, there's another way to make money. They so used to the 9 to 5, they don't think, or they don't want to believe that there's an opportunity here. And if you like that, it's going to be almost impossible for you to get rid of your 9 to 5, because it's going to be your only source of income. It's the only one that you know. So you must be open to opportunities. If you go on the internet right now, you'll find so many different people talking about different opportunities. Now, you got to find which one works best for you. How can you get into something and have an opportunity help you change your life? Whether it's using your skill set and using opportunity with it, or whether it's learning a new skill set and using the opportunity with it to grow yourself, you must be open to opportunity. Number 5, invest into yourself. You are your best investment. You can get a nice car, whatever you get, guys, you are the best investment. Without you, the car will not go anywhere. Without you, the house is useless because there's nobody living in it. They said that empty space is the best space because it counts. Even in a house, you need the empty space, but someone has to live in there in order for it to have its value. So you must understand you are your best investment. Even growing up with my parents, they taught me that on a different side of thing. But if I go to the store, they will always tell me, Keder, buy the best bananas, buy the best fruit. Why? Because you're gonna be the one eating it. Sometimes people like to go cheap. I even go to the store, then they looking for the great value. They looking for I just want to save money. People want to save money. You want to buy the cheaper stuffs you can get, but they forgot who's gonna eat it. It's you. So you technically rather kill yourself so that you can save money. So I've always learned that and picked that up. Well, it's the same thing when it comes to getting rid of your 9 to 5. You have to be willing to invest into yourself. You have to be willing to go out there, invest into a program, invest into a book, buy what is required, invest into growing your business. You are your best investment. When you start doing that, invest into your knowledge, invest into mentors. I've spent so much thousands of dollars throughout the years acquiring knowledge, acquiring mentors, acquiring other people in my field. Now your field might be different, but the principle stays the same. The vehicle can change, but the principle stays the same all across the board. You could be doing catering, a business in catering. That's where you're starting. Guess what? Invest into yourself by getting mentors, people who's already where you're trying to get to. They're going to catapult you to success a lot faster. You can model their behavior. You can model, what they've done, and they can tell you about the mistakes that can spare yourself from making the mistakes. So invest into yourself. Number 6, start a business. Start a business. If you want to get rid of your 9 to 5, if it's an online business, start it. If it's an offline business, you need to start something that's going to bring you cash, that can bring you revenue. Something that can bring you revenue without having to depend on the 9 to 5. In the beginning, don't get rid of the 9 to 5 because you might need the income. Take that income, start a business. Put the business as a bill to your income. Just like you have a phone bill or you have a house bill, whatever bill you have, put your business as a bill in the beginning. Okay, there's a saying that says that if you take your pocket, you invest it into your head, soon enough your head will be investing into your pocket. So if you take your money, you start investing into yourself, growing your business, investing into the business, guess what? Soon enough, the business will start putting money back into your pocket. So once you understand those principles, you start living by them, it's going to change your life. Number 7, which I mentioned before, is to become an investor. This is where you get to the stage where you start making money, start investing the money you make in the profit you're making into either growing your business, starting other business, leveraging people, hiring people to work for you so you can have your freedom and really take it to the next level. Guys, this is the 7 ways, okay? If you're watching this, you could even be my daughter. Like I could make this video for my daughter. If you're watching this, or for my son, if I have any son in the future right now, and he have 3 daughters, which I'm truly blessed. And that's the advice I would give them. If you want to get rid of 9 to 5, if you find yourself working for somebody else and you want to get rid of it, those are some steps that you can actually take and change your life. Anyway, that was your boy Keder. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Have you used any of those 7 points? Are you in the process of getting rid of your 9 to 5? Do you hate your 9 to 5? Are you in the process of getting rid of it? Let me know how you feel. And also, I'm going to have a video that's going to be playing over here that's going to teach you what you could do, some of the business strategies that I use, some of the business opportunity that I have going on right now that can help you. If you have any questions for us, I'll leave it down below. Appreciate you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. See you later. Bye.